Hello students, our today's topic is drainage system of India. Our drainage basin is the area drained by a single river system is called its drainage basin. India is very rich in rivers, so we can understand India's river system or its drainage systems by dividing its drainage system into two parts. First of all, we can divide it into two parts, like first is the north or south on the basis of north and south, and east solar rivers. The Himalayan rivers or the north rivers are perennial rivers, means these rivers in the whole year, these rivers provide water, while the peninsular rivers are not perennial rivers. These you can see water in these rivers only during the 4 months of monsoon, so these are not a perennial rivers. The second point is that these rivers of Himalayan rivers are originate from its origin of all these rivers are from the glaciers of Himalayas. That's why these all rivers are the perennial rivers, while the peninsular rivers, they all are originate on the southern plateau. The Himalayan rivers, in Himalayan rivers, their catchment area is very large, a large catchment area, while in the peninsular areas, their rivers catchment area is very small. The Himalayan rivers pass through gorge and carve deep valleys, while the peninsular rivers, they form small shallow valleys. The Himalayan rivers are young rivers, while the peninsular rivers have acquired maturity. The Himalayan rivers are very useful for irrigation, while the peninsular rivers are little used in irrigation. The examples of Himalayan rivers are Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra, etc. Here the examples are Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, etc. are the examples of these rivers. So let us understand the Indian river systems first on the basis of northern rivers and southern rivers. So let us first of all see the rivers of north. The north rivers, the first is the Indus river and its basins. The Indus rivers originate from here near the Mansarovars, where it enters here in India, goes to Ladakh area regions, and then from Gilgit it goes towards Pakistan and enter in Pakistan. This is one of the major river, Indus rivers. Its total length is 2900 km, which is one of the longest river of the world. The other tributary rivers of Indus are Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi and Satluj. These Indus river systems cover the area of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab and Punjab states of India. Here India, according to the treaty with Pakistan, we can use only 20% water of this Indus river system. Now the second most important river system of northern is the Ganga. Ganga is originated from here in Gangotri, where it is called Bhagirathi, fed by Gangotri glacier, and near the Rishikesh, Devprayag, it is joined by the second river, which is the Alaknanda, and this is how Ganga is formed. Enter in Haridwar, goes towards these northern plains of India, enter in Bangladesh. One of the major rivers of India, Ganga, with its total length is 2500 km. The total length, it forms plains, that is from Ambala, this Ambala region, to that is from here Ambala to Assam. The other tributary rivers of Gangas are the one of the main rivers, that is the Yamuna river, joined Ganga at Allahabad. Chambal joined Yamuna, and then Yamuna joined Ganga. Son, Vaggar, Kosi, Gomti, Tista, Damodar and Hooghly. These are the tributaries of Ganga, while the Hooghly and these other rivers are the distributaries of Ganga, and this is how Ganga drain in Bay of Bengal. The second important major river of North India is Brahmaputra, one of the largest river. Brahmaputra. It also starts from here near Mansarovar. Here it is called Sangpo. Flows in a rift valley. Then here in Dibang area, it is called Dibang. Entering in India, and when it comes to Assam, it is called Brahmaputra. And then after this, it entered to the Bangladesh, and this is how Bangladesh it is called Padma, and made world's largest delta, the Sundarban Delta. This is the northern rivers of India, Peninsular River. These all rivers basically originate from the Himalaya and its glaciers. Now let us come to the southern rivers. Southern rivers, which is also called the peninsular rivers. Here we can take rivers Narmada, which originate here, Amarkantak, Madhya Pradesh, then enter in Gujarat and drain in Arabian Sea. It goes from a rift valley which is in between the two mountain ranges, in north Vindhyachal and in south Satpura mountain range. The second one is Tapi, flows south of Narmada. It originates in this Betul districts of Madhya Pradesh, goes parallel to Tapi and enter in Bay of Bengal. Both these rivers, Narmada and Tapi, make estuaries because it's directly drained from this rift valley to Bay of Bengal in this plateau region. These Tapi regions cover the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat. The next river is the Godavari river. This is Godavari river. It is the largest river of South India. It originates here from Nasik. This is the Nasik district in Maharashtra. This Godavari is 1500 kilometer long river, cover the states of Maharashtra, MP, Orissa and Andhra Pradesh. This river is also called the Ganga of South. The next river is Mahanadi, origin in the highlands of Chhattisgarh here and then enter in the Odisha. Also goes, it's cover the state of Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh and Odisha. The river Mahanadi, which is approximately 860 kilometer long river. The next important river of South India is the Krishna river for its basin. Krishna is originate in the Mahabaleshwar region and then enter in and drain in Bay of Bengal. The other tributary rivers of its are the Tungabhadra and Bhimas are its tributary rivers. The total length of Krishna is 1400 kilometer long river. Another most important river of south is the seventh one river called Kaveri. It's originate from the Brahmagiri in Karnataka. This is 60 kilometer long river. It's originate from Brahmagiri, then enter in Kerala and enter in Tamil Nadu, then drain in Bay of Bengal. The other tributary rivers of it are the Amravati, Hemavati and Kavini. The area covered by Kaveri are the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka. So this is how we can understand the rivers of India on the basis of north and south. The second base through which we can understand the rivers of India is on the basis of east and west. So on the basis of east and west, we can divide first of all India into two parts. The Kurukshetra region of the Haryana is the highland area, where from Haryana to this is the Aravalli region, then Vindhyachal, Satpura, Western Ghat. This is how we call this line is the great dividing line of India. The rivers which are in the east of this flows towards the eastern one sides and drain in Bay of Bengal, and the rivers which are in the west of this the great dividing line goes towards west side and then drain in Arabian sea. So this great dividing line divides the rivers of India into two, east and west rivers. These are the rivers which drain in the sea. There are some rivers which are inland rivers. Inland rivers means rivers which cannot drain in the sea. Like Ghaggar starts from the Suratgarh area, and then it cannot see in the desert area of Jodhpur and Jaisalmer. Similarly, Luni rivers and in the Kutch regions. We can include Sabarmati also as an inland rivers. So this is how we can see the total pattern area of drainage system of India. So through this map we can see that our India is, we can see a dense network of great big rivers, their big tributary rivers and sub-tributary rivers which flows in the each and every parts of India. Now the next topic which comes is the lakes. We can divide lakes into two parts: the lakes which are made by nature, natural lakes, or the lakes made by, which are the artificial lake, means made by man. Again, we can divide natural lakes into two parts: the natural rivers which are where there is a fresh water, like examples are Dal, Wooler, etc. are the examples of freshwater lake rivers which are natural rivers. The second is the saline rivers, where the water of these rivers are salty. The examples of these types of rivers are Sambar and Didwana in Rajasthan, and Chilka Lake in Orissa. And while the man-made rivers are, all rivers are the freshwater rivers made by man. There are a lot of freshwater rivers in the made by many kingdoms, especially in the dry region like Rajasthan. These rivers are Pichoda Lake, Rasmand, Jaisamand, and many other lakes. And some lakes which creates because of dams, like the lake behind the Bhagar Dam, which is called the Govind Sagar Lake, one of the biggest man-made lake, Sagar Lake. So from these rivers and lakes we get water. Now what is the importance of these rivers and their role in economy? Role of rivers. First, these rivers formed a fertile plain. Like the northern plain is one of the world's most fertile, largest plain, from Pakistan, Peshawar to Bangladesh, or the, you can say, Sundarban Delta. The second role of rivers is that these rivers provides basic natural resources for survival of life. These in its banks have been a cradles of a lot of civilization in the world, like Indus Valley civilization in Indus River, on the bank of Indus Rivers, Egypt civilization on the bank of Nile River, Mesopotamia on the bank of Tigris and Euphrates River, and China civilizations on the bank of Yellow River. Provide inland transportation system. Here are some rivers, biggest river like Ganga, Brahmaputra river, where the streams can enter from its delta and goes till Guwahati and till Allahabad and Kanpur region. These rivers are also helpful in the industrial development of the country. Obviously, one of today's most important need, that is electricity, is also provided by these rivers. We get hydroelectricity. So this is how these rivers are very important for a country's economy. So we can say that rivers are very important for country's economy, and India is rich in its rivers drainage systems. The one and only thing is that we have to use it in a judicial manner, that is called, which is called the conservation of rivers, because we are able to use only less than 1% part of the fresh water. So we have to conserve it, do not pollute the rivers, and use it in a judicial manner. That's all for today's chapter. Thank you.